Hello, welcome back, and um, this is indeed the S80 that is sitting in front of you. The thing I wanted to do with the S80 this video is actually compare the sound profiles of how to build it, I guess, because it is a top mount keyboard, and to many people's dismay, it doesn't have a bottom cover right now, because it actually sounds better without the bottom. Currently, I think it sounds really good without the bottom piece, but recently, I finally was able to procure what's actually inside my XT68 that I'm rebuilding right now. This is Shelf Liner, and Shelf Liner works pretty well actually, because you may have actually heard Sound Profile mod before in my Tada 68 that I sent out to a good friend of mine. That had like around 2 to 3 layers of shelf liner in it because the Tada 68 case was pretty elevated and inside had a lot of hollow space, so he filled it up with shelf liner and it sounded really good. So I will be rebuilding the XT68 with the cream burgundies at a later date. I need to desolder all of this, and I also need to film all of these switches, and I also need to redo the stabilizers, but I can't wait to see what the new sound profile is like when that is all set and done. However, for now, because the S80, although it will have its own dedicated video coming later, I wanted just to experiment and just have sort of like a fun video to see how it would sound without the bottom cover, with the bottom cover, and with the bottom cover, and shelf liner. And shelf liner is relatively cheap as well. If you really wanted to buy some shelf liner, you can buy this much for about $5, and it's a pretty cool mod that people don't really know about. Usually it's either foam that you buy with the group buy keyboard, or maybe a t-shirt mod where you have a spare t-shirt that you're not using anymore, you just cut it up and put it in there. I want to try shelf liner because it was really effective in keeping the popping sort of bright sound of prior keyboards that I've worked with it before. So I'm going to take this away, thank you very much. And I'm going just to do some typing tests on this, and bless your ears maybe, as I am so glad to have this thing back, and I can't wait to make the dedicated video on it, because I scrapped it yet again, because I didn't like how it was coming out. This is what happens when you have super indecisiveness, but whatever. Let's type, and I'll have the mods listed like right here, maybe like right here. What are camera angles? I have the mods like right here, son. Alright, cool. So this is without the bottom cover, and I will kind of showcase transitions as I go along with it. So let's take a look, or rather take a listen. Alright, let's put a bottom piece on. Bottom piece acquired. Alright, let's try some shelf liner now. Now the problem is this enough? Actually no, it is, because it's on the slope. Alright, let's try with shelf liner. And I'll actually do it backwards. Oh yeah, and thank you to Jeff for commissioning this cruise cable for me for my birthday. That happened, or not birthday, a Christmas present for a while ago. Thank you so much. Looks sick. With some yellow or gold with some light blue. Alright, let's see how a shelf liner mod performs. I still don't really like it, because it's not as bassy as without the bottom cover. Let's try something else. It smells like cheese. Okay. One more time. We got first layer. Okay. Okay, and then put the second layer of foam here. Okay, now will it absorb anything? This should make it sound exceptionally full, but I'm not sure how well it will do, because you have noticed this thing actually slants and may actually take up more real estate than I thought it would, so let's give it a shot. Don't cringe. Ooh, it's actually like sitting on top of it. Okay, cool. Let's screw it in and take a listen. 4 for now, and we'll screw in the rest when it's actually perfect. Alright. Let's give it a listen. There you go. Alright. Here we go. 2 pieces of foam, or 2 layers of shelf liner, and making sure there's nothing under the keyboard. It's so heavy. Alright, here we go. It's not as reverberating as I would like it to be. However, it's alright. I like it without the bottom cover, but we'll see how it goes. So that'll do it for this video. I can see why JYMV does not advocate for foam now.